There's some delegates here who are here for the first time. So what are some encouragement or tips that you can give to them, as they go back to their churches?
Okay, I had my doubts a year ago. Everything we've done today, it's taken about just 10 months to do. So I want to just believe in the process. I want to see the vision. If you see the vision, God will give you the wisdom to implement it. If you see the vision, God will give you the wisdom for implementation.
Very good. Wow, that's great.
So it's very important that you really see and embrace so you can share with conviction. Yeah.
I'll say do a little per time, but do it quick. Quick, small bites.
Wow, that's good. Quick, small bites.
I would say it's about laying down this own ego and understanding that it's not about us, it's about the next generation, the young generation. And so it's not easy, but it's worth it.
I would say to catch the heart and the spirit before you do too much. Because I think even though the conference is very practical and there's so much you can apply, without the heart and spirit and DNA of generations and discipleship, it won't work because it's the heart that's driving it. So catch the heart and then, And then one thing at a time, just one thing at a time. Don't be overwhelmed by the enormity. Ask God for the wisdom for your context, what the application is, and go with that one thing at a time, one step at a time.
Really good.
Yeah.
You kind of stole mine, but yeah, similar in that vein of just remembering why you're doing what you're doing, because it is hard and it's hard work. But if you remember that you're a spiritual mother and father, and that you're not doing generations, you're not like, okay, A plus B equals C, I will be successful and I'll have a big, strong church if I sow into young people, so I'm just going to do that without a conviction. It's like the reward is so great because, you think about your biological children, you so badly want them to be better than you, like be more successful, and like you want to protect them and you want to champion them so much. And so when you do that for your people in your church, you want them to be better preachers, better worship leaders. You want them to stand on your shoulders genuinely with not like I will be successful if I sow into you, but like I yearn to see you be better than what I am. And so I think if you can remind yourself of that value, it will help you, it will fuel you.
So good.
Yeah. For me, I would say don't forget the older people, to take them along in this journey, especially for us, the millennials. That has really, really helped us because they connect very well with the older people. They understand the older people, and they also understand the younger people.
Very good.
And having them along has really, really strengthened our church. Yeah, we have three of the couples here with us this time from the millennials age group. So, that's what I would, suggest. If you're having trouble connecting the older and the younger people, go for the millennials.
For me, I would suggest, like most of my friends said, like to have a heart of a father and a mother. That has really been key, and not just as pastors, but to even impart this heart to our other fellow, church members, like to tell the parents and the older singles as well. Let's look at the young people as our children. Let's embrace them. We gotta help them. If there's anything that you can do, you have the finances, you want to help some young people, go ahead and do it. And we wanted to begin with love, so that when we apply the principles, they will be able to receive that. So really, the foundation is the heart of a father and a mom. Yeah.
And for me, it's never forget patience. So when you are in a place where you're in another, like Champions League or World Cup, and then you're playing your regional league, so it's two different games, And everybody wants to be in the big stadiums and the big things, but never forget more than 20 years here of hard work. And so I think sometimes we want to see things fast, but always like, are you ready to die that the next generation can see the fruits of your investment? And so it goes over your life. And so patience. So just work hard and patience,
So good. So for all the delegates out there, if it can happen in India, in Australia, in the UK, in France, it can happen in your church, in your countries as well.